International Law News, February 2025. In February 2025, several significant developments occurred in international law, encompassing judicial appointments, international summits, court decisions, and legal reforms. Here's a summary of the key events, but before proceeding further, do hit the like and subscribe buttons to show your support and interest in such kind of videos. 1. International Summits and Conferences. 61st Munich Security Conference, held in Munich, Germany, from February 14 to 16, 2025. This annual conference addressed global security challenges. Discussions highlighted a weakening transatlantic alliance, shifts in U.S. policy regarding the war in Ukraine, and increased U.S. pressure on Europe to boost defense spending. U.S.-Russia Summit in Saudi Arabia. In February 2025, a summit between the United States and Russia took place in Riyadh, focusing on the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. Notably, Ukraine was not invited, leading to tensions between U.S. President Donald Trump and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. 2. ICJ and tribunal decisions. Chagos Archipelago Sovereignty negotiations. The United Kingdom and Mauritius continued negotiations over the sovereignty of the Chagos Archipelago, including Diego Garcia. Mauritius expressed concerns over the draft agreement, particularly regarding sovereignty clarity and economic terms. U.S. President Donald Trump indicated support for the sovereignty transfer to Mauritius. Gaza war ceasefire and prisoner exchanges. In February, a ceasefire in the Gaza conflict led to prisoner exchanges between Israel and Hamas. Notably, Hamas released the bodies of Israeli hostages and planned to release living hostages in exchange for Palestinian prisoners. The United Nations condemned the manner of the exchange ceremonies as violations of international law. 3. Notable international legal developments. New ICJ President, Judge Yuji Iwasawa, elected as President of the International Court of Justice on February 5, 2025, succeeding Nawaf Salam. His term will continue until February 5, 2027. ICC's stance against U.S. sanctions. The International Criminal Court condemned sanctions imposed by the U.S. administration in response to the ICC's arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu over alleged war crimes in Gaza. European allies and human rights groups criticized the U.S. sanctions, emphasizing the importance of the court's independence and role in upholding international law. EU's support for the ICC. European Commission. President Ursula von der Leyen emphasized the importance of the ICC in combating global impunity, stating that the court must operate without hindrance to ensure accountability for international crimes. Copyright law reform in the UK. The UK government's plans to reform copyright law to benefit AI companies faced potential judicial review due to conflicts with the Berne Convention. Experts argue that the proposed opt-out clause undermines the fundamental nature of copyright, leading to criticism from legal experts and the Copyright Alliance. 4. United Nations Security Council Resolution 2772, February 17, 2025. Renewed the panel on sanctions concerning Sudan for 1 year. Resolution 2773, February 21, 2025. Condemned ongoing offensives by the M23 rebel movement in Eastern Democratic Republic of the Congo. Resolution 2774, February 24, 2025. Called for a swift end to the conflict between Ukraine and the Russian Federation. Resolution 2775, February 28, 2025. Reauthorized maritime interdiction provisions of the arms embargo on Somalia. I hope you have found this video relevant and interesting. Show your support by pressing the like and subscribe buttons, which will motivate me to make more such contents. Thanks for watching.